Hi, these are all the cool downs for this summer's kids dance party. I thought I would just walk you through them just so you can see how I do it. So here we go. So week one, you're going to start with your feet in a butterfly, and I have them hold onto their feet and take a deep breath in, raise their hands up, and deep breath out. And then I have them do that 2 more times. Then we look up at the sky and down at the ground and put our right ear down and our left ear down. If there's time, I like to have them bring their shoulders up by their ears, push them down, and shoulders up by their ears, and push them down. And then go fast, 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 fast. And then we move our trains. If there's time, we move our trains forward, chugga, 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 choo, choo. And trains move backwards as well, chugga, 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 choo, choo. Then this is getting into the week one house and bridge. So I have them rock, and I say, let me see your rocking horses. And now this is our house and bridge. So I show them first, and then we do 2 to 3 sets. So a house, you want to make the roof of your house. So we're in downward dog. And then bridge, we walk our hands forward, and we're into a high plank. So then they do it with me. We do house and bridge, house and bridge. So that's week one. Week two is lion and cat, and I have them start in the same butterfly, do their heads and shoulders. If there's time, do our rocking horses. And then lion is we're looking up, we're on all fours, we're looking up, and I like to have them roar just because it's fun, and then tell them to suck their belly button in and try to look at it. And this is their cat, and I have them meow just for that extra fun. So lion and cat. And that's week two. Week three is our clock. We start off again in our butterfly. Then we open our legs for a straddle. Tell them their legs don't have to be wide, they just have to be straight. So even if they're here, that's okay. They don't have to be wide. Tell them to move out so there's enough room for their body. And I say we are going to look at our clock. So this is 12 o'clock. So everybody hold their arms up for 12 o'clock. Then we drop our right hand out for 3 o'clock. And 9 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock comes down, and tell them to take their fingers for a walk for as long as they can until their knees feel like they're about to bend. And have them count to 10, and then go back to 12 o'clock, drop the hands down, and wiggle, 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 and you're in position to do your bones. Now, week 4 is warriors. And these are just like yoga warriors. So you're going to do them on the right and the left. So you have them stand like a pencil, step their right foot forward, bend their knee, and put their arms up. This is warrior 1. Warrior 2, you drop the right hand in front of you and turn the left hand back behind you. This is warrior 2. Now, if they're older kids, you can have them turn back for warrior 1. And then warrior 3 is you straighten the front leg and you hinge at the waist. And you lean forward. Then you come back through warrior 1. I'm going to show you, that was on the right. I'm going to turn so you can see. This is on the left. So warrior 1, your back heel is up and your front leg is in a lunge. Now when you move to warrior 2 and drop your hands, the back heel turns in and it flattens out. Then you pick back up your heel to go back to warrior 1. And you can have them hold those poses for up to 10 seconds, 10, 20 seconds. Tell them to hold their tummies tight, like they're trying to put on a really tight pair of pants, and that gets them to hold their cores tight. So moving on to week 4, this is grow a flower. And this is a really fun one. They love doing this. They start off as a seed. So a seed has to be down, really, really tight. They can work on their balance by holding onto their knees or having their hands on the ground. And then they're going to grow slowly. Grow, 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 grow. And stretch their petals up to the ceiling. And wiggle their fingers, wiggle their petals. And then I like to have them grow a leaf on the side. So they pick up their right foot and connect it to a passe, or you can just call it a leaf, and balance. And then we can do it again. Get in your seed, hold your knees and balance on your tippy toes. Then grow, 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 grow. Let me see your petals. And then connect a leaf on the left side. Moving on to week 6. This is an easy one. This is our butterflies. So I like to go through my heads and my shoulders. And then I also like to have them rock. And while we're rocking, you can go around and ask them what color their butterfly is, or where they should fly to today, and then go from there. While we're in butterfly, I also like to do smelly feet, which they just adore. So you sit up straight and tall, and you smell your smelly feet. P.U. So stinky. Reach up real high, turn on the water, and lather up the soap, and lean over and scrub your smelly feet, and turn off the water, and pat it dry, and sit up straight and tall, and smell your clean feet. Oh no, it didn't work. Or you can count to 10, something where they're stretching over. Now, week 7 is giraffe. So you're going to do a baby giraffe growing up into an adult giraffe. So you're going to go on your hands and knees for your baby giraffe. Now, baby giraffe wants to look all around, so you're going to look up into what was our lion pose. You're going to look down, which was into our cat pose. You're going to go to a neutral spine, look to the right, look to the left, and then we're going to grow up into a tall, full-grown giraffe with a really long neck. Your adult giraffe is going to look behind him and in front of him, and to the right, and to the left. Now, moving on to week 8 is snake and mouse. So, mouse is what child's pose is in yoga, and then snake is cobra pose. So, child pose has their hands straight out in front of you, or you can have them tucked in behind you, but I like to do straight out in front. Tell them to reach, 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 but keep their forehead on the ground, and then walk forward with their hands, dropping their hips into the floor, and looking up for snake. And walk back for mouse, forward for snake. Now, week 9 is mountain and rock. So we're going to start off as a rock, and we're going to grow into a mountain. Grow into a mountain, open your legs, and reach up. Now, week 10 is crack the egg, and they love, 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 love crack the egg. So you're going to tell them to sit on your gluteus maximus, balancing on your tailbone, and you're going to hug your knees to your chest. Now, we're going to rock the egg twice and crack it on the third one. So you keep your spine curved like a C. And make sure you're on a soft ground to do this. Make sure you're not doing this on like tile or wood, just to protect their head and neck. So you're going to rock the egg, rock, and sit back up. And rock, and sit back up. And then the last time you're going to rock and break your egg. And they're going to lay in, I call it the sleeping pose. It's corpse pose in yoga. In the sleeping pose. And if you have time, you can walk them through a meditation. Tell them, we're going to go to our happy place today. So I want you to clear out all in your brain except your happy place. And then walk them through, imagine what you're doing, who you're doing with, what does it sound like, what does it smell like, and just gives them a moment to decompress and work on their focus and their creativity. Week 11 is fours. So I call these fours because you make your legs look like a four. So you put your feet straight out in front of you and you bend the left leg first to make a number 4. I like to say put your hands on your legs, now take your fingers for a walk. And walk them as far as you can without bending your knees. So you want to keep your legs straight. Walk them for as far as you can. Count 1 through 10. And wiggle them out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Put them back together. Now bend your right leg for this 4. Hands on your leg. Walk it out, walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. Count 11 through 20. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And you're back in place for your bones. Now, week 12 is a little more advanced. And you want to make sure you have quite a bit of space, or at least stagger the kids to where they do have enough space. I call this 6:30 and 6 o'clock. And I'm an old lady, so I can't get quite to 6 o'clock anymore. But you start in downward dog, and I'm going to do it to the side. And you want to walk so your hands are as close to your toes as possible. Now you're going to take your right leg. So this is 6:30, like we're on a clock. Now you want to lift your right leg in the air to try to get to 6 o'clock. And hold, and then come down. And I like to stretch out, bend down, straighten up, 6:30. Now lift the left leg to get to 6 o'clock. And I'm at like 5:50. And then come down and bug back. So I hope that helps you with your weekly cool down to have a visualization with the typed instructions. And I will see you later. Bye.